Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I really hope that you're doing well. I know there's a lot going on in the world right now, but I'm sending all the good vibes and the good energy to you and to your family because it is such an uncertain time at the moment. I've been feeling really lethargic. I've been feeling very unproductive, but I thought, you know what, today I'm going to come on here, I'm going to make a video. Loads and loads of you have been asking me for months, what is it that I use on my skin? What's my skincare routine? So that's what I'm going to be talking about today. So let's just get straight into it. So the one thing I will say with my skin is it's very temperamental, it's very hormonal, it changes, it's very combination. So I tend to get quite oily here, but then sometimes I get quite dry here. So it's really hard to kind of balance what I put on my skin, what my skin reacts to, because sometimes it can be quite sensitive as well. So I've tried so many products over the years. I've spent fortunes, but I do love skincare, and I think if you take care of your skin, it's going to benefit you in the long run. If you don't use an eye cream right now, use an eye cream. Go get one. Okay, don't go and get one, but maybe order one, because eye creams are legit the most important thing. Eye cream is going to help you keep the under eyes really nice and hydrated, and it's going to prevent you from looking old before you need to look old. But anyways, I'm going to start from the top and we're going to work ourselves all the way through to the end. So before any skincare, before you put any products on your face, the one thing you need to be thinking and asking yourself is, do I drink enough water? Water is the key to clear skin, and I'm a hypocrite because right now I haven't been drinking much water at all, hence why I'm having a bit of a situation. But in general, I tend to do about 2 litres a day, and it definitely helps. It just makes my skin really clear and really glowy. So that is the biggest thing that you need to be focusing on. Up your water intake. Now at the minute I'm using 2 different ranges of skincare. You can see them here. One is the Henriksen Balance range, and the other I was kindly sent and gifted by a lovely lady who follows me on Instagram, who said that I would love this skincare, and I really do. The Arbonne Bio-Hydra range. So I mix between these two. Love them both equally as amazing, both have different benefits. So in the morning I get up, I get out of bed and I wash my face. Regardless, I always wash my face. When you've been to bed, you've been to sleep, all of the products that you put on the night before, any bits that you might have missed the night before might be in your pores. You want to just clean your skin, you want a nice fresh canvas, and I always wash my face. So if I'm jumping in the shower, I literally just wash it while I'm in the shower, and if I don't jump in the shower, I will use a white flannel. I like white ones because then you can see if any dirt comes off, with this. So this is the Henriksen Fine to Balance Oil Control Cleanser with Green Fusion Complex, neem seed oil and AHAs. So it looks like that. This is amazing. This is fantastic. I bought this range in a mini version and I thought, my god, this is so good. So I had to buy it in the full size. So I do that. Then what I do is I always follow up with a toner. So I'm using at the minute the toner that matches the cleanser, which is again the Henriksen toner. And then I go in with the serum. Now the serum is the Arbonne Bio-Hydra Liquid Serum, and it looks like this. And I put 2 pumps of this on. I just pat it, I push it into my skin. Push. Let it sit for a minute. Then I go in with my eye cream, which is also the Arbonne, don't know if you can see that, Bio-Hydra eye gel, and it's amazing. It's really nice. And then when I'm finished with that, and by this point your serum should have kind of really sunk in, I go in with the Counterbalance Oil Control Hydrator from Henriksen as well. So as you can see, I'm mixing and matching. Obviously, with this being an oil control range, it is gonna like, it's not gonna dry your skin, but it's gonna combat the oiliness. So if you're like me with combination like skin and you need a little bit of hydration, this is where this comes in really, really nicely. So mixing the two, I'm finding is working gorgeous for me. So then put your makeup on, do what you do. Even if you don't put your makeup on, you come to your nighttime routine. So let's just say for the sake of this video, I've put my makeup on, got a full face of makeup. So I haven't got the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm to show you right now, but I will link it below. That's exactly what I would use to take my full face of makeup off. I would just put it on over my makeup, wouldn't wet my face, nothing, would put it on, and I would again take it off with a clean flannel. Okay, once I've done that, I would go in and I would wash my face with either this, the Henriksen Find Your Balance Oil Control Cleanser, or this, which I've literally just ran out of, which is the gel cleanser, which is also from the Hydria range, which is gorge. So it just depends on how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling my skin's a bit dry, gonna use the Hydria one. If I'm feeling like my skin's a bit, oh, it's a bit congested, there seems to be a few breakouts, I'm gonna use the Henriksen one more. So I just like to have, I normally just use one cleanser and that just seizes through, but at the minute I like using both and having the option to pick between one or the other. Once I am out the shower, I go in with my Alpha H Liquid Gold. This is a cult product. This has been knocking around YouTube for years and I've been using it for years. This is probably my 8th bottle, I want to say. Don't know whether you can see that. Might be a bit bright, but it is the nicest. So this is basically an AHA with glycolic acid. So this is a exfoliant, and it's kind of, it's one of them where it's in the morning you wake up and your skin's really, really glowing. So it kind of just takes off the dead skin cells. You should only use this once every 2 nights, and you can just leave it on its own. So sometimes if I want a really deep treatment, I will use this on a cotton pad. You just literally open the lid, pour it out onto a cotton pad, and that be it. And that's an intense treatment. Or you can follow up with, you know, your serums, your moisturizers, whatever else you want. But sometimes I do use this on its own, but I do only use it once every 2 nights. Once you start getting, you build up a tolerance to it, you can use it a bit more regularly, but I find it works better for me to not overdo it, because remember, these products also have AHAs in. You don't want to overstrip your skin. As much as it's very tempting when you've got blemishes, you want to just exfoliate and get as much astringent products on your face as you possibly can. I wouldn't advise doing that. Okay, so as much as we're taking things out of our skin, we've got to put the nutrients back in. So let's say it's my night where I use this, put this on, skip toner, because this will replace that. And then every night I use this little beauty, which is Midnight Recovery by Kiehl's. So this is literally the best product. Put this on, next day you wake up and it is just amazing. Your skin is just glowing. So if you use your Alpha H and then you use this, you're gonna be glowing so much in the morning. So this is like it's a concentrate, but it's almost like a blend of oils, like an elixir, and you can use it with a moisturizer on an evening, or you can just use it on its own. I tend to just use it on its own. It's enough for me. Like I say, I've got oily skin, but this makes my skin so gorgeous, and my skin responds really, really well to it. And on a night time, I also use the Midnight Recovery eye cream, which is still the branding's still covered out from when I took this into the circle. But yeah, I use this with it as well, and this eye cream is gorgeous. It makes your under eye so smooth, so soft, and it doesn't give you any of those like little tiny, you know, I think it's called Milia, where you get the little white spots under your eyes. It doesn't give you any of that. So yeah, that is the core products that I use on a daily basis, have been using for about 2 months. The one thing that I do also use is this spot treatment. This is the Revolution Overnight Targeted Blemish. This is the Revolution Overnight Targeted Blemish Lotion, and it's a mixture of calamine and salicylic acid. So what you do with that is you pop in a cotton bud and then you literally just apply it onto whatever blemishes, and honestly in the morning the blemishes are pretty much gone. Dries them up. It means you don't have to pick them, because if you're like me, you're a bit of a picker. I love squeezing spots. I'm a bit of a weirdo. And that it really does help. There's a few brands that sell those little pots. That's the Revolution one. I find it to work really well. You can get that from Boots, and you can also get the whole Ola Henriksen range from Boots as well. And the one other thing that I'm missing, which I'm going to get, be right back, is this. So this is the Elemis Papaya Enzyme Peel. So basically I went for a facial when I was in London before Christmas, and I went to Elemis for it, just off Regent Street, and it was literally the nicest facial I've ever had in my life. It was gorgeous. Highly recommend. So this is basically an exfoliator, and I was thinking, what the hell, like, how can this be an exfoliator? And the woman like put it on and she explained that it doesn't have any of the gritty granules in. What you do is you wash your face, you dry it, and then you put this on and you leave it on for 10 to 15 minutes, and it's just not abrasive. It's got papaya in, so I think the enzymes from the papaya, and I think it's got pineapple in, really target all of the dull and dead skin cells, take those away, and you're left with really smooth, gorgeous skin. And when I was in London, I spent about 2 months in London before Christmas, I was finding that I was breaking out quite a bit, but also my skin looked really lackluster and quite dull. And I think it was definitely because I was in London. There's so much pollution. I was on the tube, I was like running here, there and everywhere. I was drinking a lot, and I started using this twice a week, and it literally transformed my skin. So that is a definite must. So I don't use a physical exfoliator anymore, the ones with the grains in. Stopped using that. I'm just only using this, and I don't really use any face masks at the minute, because the last time I used a face mask, which I've used for years, I had some sort of allergic reaction to it, which was a few weeks ago. My face just went bright red, so I'm skipping out on face masks at the minute. This seems to be working for me. Obviously bear in mind that I'm not a dermatologist. These products do work for me. What I would always say is, if you can, get a travel size, get the smaller samples. That's what I tend to do if I'm using something new, because I spent so much money over the years on products. I just think now, if I'm going to invest some money in some products, I want to try some samples, or I want to buy a little travel size first and see how my skin reacts to it, because your skin just changes all the time. So yeah, I hope that was informative. I hope I didn't go through it too fast. If you've got any questions, please leave a comment down below and I will reply to you. Yeah, what works for me might not work for you, but fingers crossed it will. And just let us know how you get on. If you want to kind of shop any of the products, I'll leave the links down below for them all. And yeah, hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe, so you can be up to date with any future videos that I put out. And you can also find me on Instagram. That is my Instagram handle, so go follow me there and show some love. I'm always on my Instagram stories, so there's always plenty of content over there. But yes, hope you enjoyed, stay safe, and thank you for watching.